Back to another video. This is another episode of Every Album Ranked. For this episode, I'll be ranking the albums by who's who from weakest to best, given the fact that I've already reviewed all of them. Keep in mind, this doesn't reflect anyone else's opinion, it's just my personal opinion. With that out of the way, let's get on with the list. Starting off the list, we have the Lost 80s Soundtracks in 2025. The title says it all, since this is a collection of songs that the Blues Brothers recorded back in the 80s for various films. Even though I haven't seen any of the films that featured these songs. I really should have mentioned that in my review. Although it's my least favorite album from these guys, I find it to be a good album overall. Next up is Modern Heroes, The Lost Album Volume 3 from 2025. This is what my latest album review is on. I do find it to be an improvement over the last album. I also never realized how many bands the Blues Brothers worked with, given the fact that these songs were initially recorded back in the 80s and 90s. The runner-up is Ulterior Motives, The Lost Album Volume 1 from 2024. The song Ulterior Motives was the subject of a lost media mystery that it took a few years to solve. When it was identified, the Blues Brothers came forward and said that they were the guys who made the song. They subsequently released an entire album with previously unreleased material, and I ended up pre-ordering it. This is a good album, but this one Who's Who album I think is even better. And this is it. My number one pick for the best Who's Who album is Animal and Me from The Lost Album Volume 2 from 2024. I just had to pick this as the best. Its predecessor did say that it was just Volume 1 of the band's material that was once lost. It's obvious that there was more on the way. In my review, I stated that it is superior to its predecessor. I also ranked it higher than its predecessor when I made my video about the best albums of 2024. So that's my ranking for the albums by Who's Who. I know that not everyone will agree with my rankings, but I don't give a shit. Someone did give me shit back when I ranked the albums by Rage Against the Machine, but my opinion will not change. If you want to hear my full thoughts on these albums, I'm going to leave links to my reviews in the description. Now is the part where I question you. What do you think of my rankings for the albums by Who's Who? Which of their albums is your favorite? Which one is your least favorite? How would you rank their albums? What are you expecting from these guys going forward? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify you of future videos. Thanks for watching, and album reviews will resume next time.